Good morning, dear students. This is the first chapter of English class 9th from the book Hornbill. The name of the chapter, The Portrait of a Lady, written by Kushwant Singh. Here, the introduction of this chapter. Let's start. The author's grandmother was a very old woman. It was very difficult to imagine she could ever have been young and pretty, or had even a husband. His grandfather, whose portrait hung in the drawing room, was already dead. He looked as if he could only have lots and lots of grandchildren. The author says that his grandmother's face was a crisscross of wrinkles. She had silver locks. She had a stop in her back. She had to keep one hand on her waist in order to keep her balance while moving about. She wore spotlessly white clothes. She always kept telling the beads of her rosary, and her lips constantly moved in silent prayer. The author lived with his grandmother in the village. His parents had moved to the city. Every morning, the grandmother prepared him for school. After breakfast, both of them left for school. The author studied in the school with the other children. Grandmother sat inside the temple and read the scriptures. When they came back from the school and temple, they would feed the village dogs with the chapatis they had with them. It was their routine work. The author and his grandmother had started living in the city. She was unhappy that she could not help the author. There were no dogs in the city. The grandmother took to feeding the sparrows. She did not like the English school in the city. Thus, a great change came in their friendship. When the author went up to a university, he was given a separate room in the house. Dear student, rest of the part of this chapter will be discussed in the next video. Thank you.